What up YouTube, it's your boy Steve, back with another video, and today we are reacting to Hating Someone You'll Never Meet is Insane. The title is kind of crazy because they did kind of meet, but the context behind it is still kind of crazy. I've been wanting to react to this video, but I forgot, so we gonna do it now, you know what I'm saying? Well, easy, you feel me? Before we do, go ahead, hit subscribe box below with the bell to the side for Noti Squad. Like this video, we just almost at 600, so let's get there. With that being said, let's see what this video here for. Let's go. Pow.
Internet culture has created this place and space where you can say whatever you want because there's always a screen in front of you with no consequences or repercussions for your actions.
What's my middle name? You don't know about me. So how the f you hate me? Have we had a
Dwayne.
conversation? Have I shook your hand? Have I took you on a date? Have I even talked to you? Have I slid in your DM? You don't know me from a can of paint, so how can you form an opinion?
They don't know you, they know of you, my boy, and that's the problem. They see these little clips and stuff and they start going crazy. You feel me? I hate it, especially the females. They take the clip and run with it.
It's off a blog post.
See a headline, they run with it.
Online.
See a rumor, they run with it.
Everyone is entitled to an opinion, but sometimes these opinions are just invalid and honestly a reflection of what your life is as opposed to the people that you view. And rarely ever do people get the opportunity to be in the same places and spaces as the content creators that they criticize, because we know what will happen. People would either switch up their stances or it would go a totally different way.
DDG, how you doing, sir?
And that's what I hate, bro. They be talking it, buffing it on the net, and then when they come in contact with you, this is how they be acting like fans. They're really just doing it for engagement at this point, bro. It's weird.
I love your ass in real
Especially,
life, bro. Let me tell you. We can't talk about, you know, we can't.
Nah, we can't talk about nothing.
You don't be going on the internet talking crazy and then you say you love me in real life.
No, I love your ass in real life, but let me tell you something.
DDG, nah.
I love your ass in real life.
The shade real for that.
But sometimes.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro.
Don't be right.
It's okay, it's okay. You know,
But you know, we can't talk about that, but we can't talk about all that stuff, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
No recording, no recording, no recording, no recording.
Haters are a branch of the parasocial epidemic that we haven't discussed on this channel. So when DDG brought on 4 of his biggest haters onto his platform to have a real conversation with them, I thought that it was interesting and I definitely had to tap in.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
Y'all get on the internet and y'all think y'all know something. Y'all see something and y'all run with it. And then y'all base your opinion and y'all liking on somebody based off that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't know about me from a can of paint. When this camera on, I'm a completely different. You don't know what's going on.
If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. It'll make the redness in my eye go away, and it'll go a long way for the channel and the community.
What you mean by that?
Back to the video. Now, I exist on the internet. Some would even say that I am
you got that shit
online, borderline parasocial myself. But I understand how people are getting their emotions and feelings of different creators, different celebrities, different athletes based on clips they see of social media. Small glimpses of these people. So when I saw all 46 minutes of this DDG video, I saw all 46 minutes of this DDG video. I kind of already had an idea as to how these people came to formulate these opinions on him, because it's how people formulate opinions about anything in 2026. Rest in peace to 2025. It's based off of following somebody else who is adjacent in the space and consuming a bunch of clips and then ultimately drawing conclusions.
Dad content era, and I would have watched that shit happily. I love a present dad content. You know what I'm saying? You could have gotten brand deals from the diapers, from the wipes, from the play places. You know what I'm saying? I would have ate that shit up. Now I don't watch any of your content or listen to your music. That's what I'm saying. That's what.
These are the same people that's like, oh, he always posting his son for clout. He always posting his son for views. He's always posting his son for money. But yet you would appreciate the dad content that comes out of that.
I'm like, I would have loved to see that from you, but we didn't. You just got him sitting on your lap during stream. You know what I'm saying?
Am I getting rage baited in real life?
You definitely get rage
That's what happened.
That's not a rage bait. I'm trying to tell you what I wanted to see from you, and I don't hate you, but it's like you ain't done nothing to make me like you more. You know what I'm saying?
Dad content, right?
Right.
Okay, that's what's up.
Cool.
Well, maybe after this you can type in DDG dad, and then maybe you can find some clips that make you see some dad content or something.
That ain't
all over
nothing ain't
TikTok.
popped up on my shit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's the claim that
It just be people that don't know what they talking about, bro. At this point, it's people that don't know what they talking about, bro. Like,
DDG is an absent father. Now, I don't think that there's a problem with criticizing the actual content that they put out. Hey, this was a potentially dumb decision. Hey, this might have went too far, etc., etc. But basing your opinions of this man by how many videos
with the beard,
you see
Meezy,
with him and his son is
the connection
insane.
is nice.
Talking about how the
Just gotta get the
algorithm
look.
doesn't even show
You
it
feel
to
me?
you is out
Y'all
of this world. You assume that she would come to this conclusion about DDG based on her following him and not seeing this content. But no, in the video, that person confirms that they don't even follow DDG. All they do is follow people adjacent to DDG, and that's how they come to these conclusions.
Just say, did you scroll and see me? Did I just say that? So stop lying.
Indie, though. That was more indie. India.
What?
We follow India. We follow India. And you just be on there.
Nah,
that's
bro.
What you know for now, man? Call
You
India
know,
right
you know
now.
for India.
Why would I call that girl?
This is so weird.
I said we follow her. I said we don't know her. I said, why would I call that girl? Because we don't know her. We follow her. She cool.
Exactly.
You don't
can't
know
call
her.
either one of the girls you named. You can't text them.
You
If I
don't know
FaceTime
them.
either one of them right now.
They don't know you.
Would they know you? No.
Yeah, this is just a weird situation. I don't think that this situation just
This is
exists
logic,
in the
girl,
scope
logic
of
B.
DDG. He's just the first person to actively have what seems to be real life haters in front of him and address them. I think that this is a content creation wide problem. Whether you be Kai Cenat, Agent 00, Duke Dennis, Blackboy Max, Ron, Lacey, Silky, any content creator out there, there's a level of people who will genuinely look at how visibly successful you are, whether it be the money, cars, clothes, lifestyle, confidence, how boisterous you are, you know, talking about these different situations, not downplaying your success, and then draw some sort of conclusion about you. Now, make no mistake, DDG has been in his fair share of negative moments throughout 2025. He's had his private relationship he put on blast through the interactions with him and Hallie and the son and stuff that I don't necessarily want to get into. And I've talked about it on this channel before and how people can become really parasocial and draw conclusions about that situation and any situation any of these creators are in as a whole. But that doesn't mean it's right nonetheless. The internet wants you to perform a certain way. And as I watch this video, that's one of my biggest takeaways. This person wants more dad content. This person wants the music to sound a certain way. This person wants you to date a certain person and be with this person, look like this, be more humble, apologize consistently, over-explain, etc., etc. Literally, one of the first criticisms was, hey, I don't like your music because it's not meaningful and intentful to me. Like, I wanted it to sound like music that I specifically find intentful. I do like it, but I just don't find it intentional. What?
Like, you have no intent in your music, and that's why I hate you. I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Music is an art form, and I feel like you have no intent behind it. You don't like yo.
I hate when people say that when his last album was literally about him being the dad, him missing being a dad, his baby mom and him getting it together so that he can be a dad. The last song was it the last song? It was probably the last song, which was, no, it probably wasn't the last song. It definitely wasn't the last song. But him, well, I already said that. But that's the point. You know what I'm saying? There's no intention behind that. Not everything has to have meaning. You know what I'm saying? You in a room trying to knock off an album full of vibes. Like what? He don't look like he got one person in his playlist that make intentional music. Besides, he probably a K-bot. I ain't gonna lie, but nah, bro.
Albums, I listened to it back
chatting,
before I came here. Every time I turn that on, one of my homies talking about DDG, like right off rip. It's not even a game.
See, that's how you get. That's how you get him started.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't think you really that bad as a person, but when it comes to your music, it's just something that I don't really mess with. It's just like, there's no intent. What's the design behind it? What's the creativity?
What kind of criticism is this?
What's the intent? What's the creativity? He's doing it on the spot. What? Y'all saw the hit-a-thon? The first one? Fa. Shabuzi? Fa. You know what I'm saying? Ty Dolla Sign? Fa. The Baby? Fa. Queen? Fa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it just didn't even make any sense. That was
there's no
literally
glaze,
just
by the
him
way.
Rambling on for a long period of time, not saying anything. After consuming the 46 minutes of the video,
even with Lakia,
the hate ranged from not liking the music, not giving us enough quality dad content,
we got two sounds on the way,
absent father, to not dealing
lame
with India Love in how these people thought that he should deal with India Love, which is also very strange, to even what I presume somebody had criticisms about his relationship with Hallie, and he ultimately didn't address it on the platform. And the conclusion that I came away with is the same conclusion that DDG came away with, which is the same conclusion that I come away with for a lot of people that overtly hate on the internet for these celebrities. These people just don't know him, and they have no real reason to hate.
When you leave this goddamn house, I don't give a fuck if you become the Weeknd. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. That don't make me no less successful, nigga, I'm still gonna be him. That's what you gotta understand. It don't matter how much you hate,
you know what I'm saying?
how much you don't like me, I'ma always be that nigga. That's why niggas don't like me. Because you see how strong my personality.
But you gotta say stuff like that, but look where you sitting. You know what I'm saying? You sitting in his spot. It may not be his exact spot, but he rented that. You know what I'm saying? He paid for that. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta go back to where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not him.
Really is. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my music. You can't fuck with me in real life. Plain and simple. What's my middle name? You don't know shit about me. So
Dwayne.
How the fuck can you hate me? Have we had a conversation? Have I shook your hand? Have I took you on the...
That's Glaze. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Glaze. Oh, chill. Grown ass man, bro.
A date? Have I even talked to you? Have I slid in your DM? You don't know me from a can of paint, so how can you form an opinion based off a blog post or whatever the fuck you seen online? You don't know. So for the next nigga you try to judge based off of what you see online, meet him first before you form
Yo, he cooking.
Nah, I know this is a bad impression, and I expect y'all to leave this bitch hating me some more, except him. That's the only nigga that probably ain't gonna hate me when he leave this bitch. But I want y'all to. That's fine. That's cool. Or you might say, you know what? Let me do a little bit more research on this nigga. Or let me listen to another song. Let me see if I was tripping. Let me see why this nigga just hit 100 million streams on his second song today. Why he just do that today? Just on one Spotify. One Spotify song, 100 million. Oh, okay, cool. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm what?
Geeky.
Okay, yeah. Geeking.
You know his lyrics?
Glaze it.
Exactly.
Nah. I know we did not just shout lyrics in unison, my boy. I told her they be fans. What Drake say? You ain't gonna get there.
That should not actually. That's all right.
I think it's a situation
You see, like they just be chopping it. They just be yo.
where it's like a gift and a curse. Sure, you get all this fame, notoriety, you get all these supporters and all this other stuff, and those people become parasocial in their own way, which is a whole different conversation because they take it way too far. The blind list offense, you know, the idolization type situation, that's strange. But then on the flip side, you get these haters who are talking about you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, who believe in platforms like Kick Champs, who believe in the DJing clips, who watch videos, honestly, like I make, and take it to the next level. I try my hardest on this channel not to make any character judgments about people. I'm not calling DDG a deadbeat dad in the whole DDG and Halle custody battle situation. That's just weird to me. I just don't know them enough to make those types of statements. Sure, sometimes I'll call a spade a spade. Like if you come out there and say something homophobic, I'm not gonna wait to see more evidence to really say that you're homophobic. I think that's crazy. But for some of these people saying stuff like, oh, this person doesn't love their mom, or they don't care about the music, or they're just money farming, like stuff like that to me is stupid. It's unnecessary, and it exposes more about the consumer as opposed to, you know, the people that are putting out the product. Especially these people who take it to a whole nother level. We're not talking about regular hate.
Right, so it gets worse than
even
this?
noted how it's a totally different level when it comes to DDG specifically. People are really putting aside energy and emotion for a guy that they don't know.
Yeah,
that shit,
weird.
bro. Like everything about DDG, I fucking hate, bro. Swear down.
Why do you hate his music?
His music's fucking ass, bro. Like, it just pisses me off, bro. Like, if I hear it, I just want to fucking smash.
Gotta be from the UK.
Alcoholics.
Oh, yo, one thing I will say, niggas who hate DDG, like, it's not just like a, I don't like that nigga.
Reaction
They
to
hate
reaction
this
to
nigga,
reaction.
yo. I'm not gonna say who I had a convo with recently, who it was, but I had a convo with a nigga who was talking about how much he despises DDG music. But he was going hard. His whole vibe changed. It's a chill nigga. He started getting passionate. I'm like, yo, gang, like, there's no way, bro. Yo, he's going in, like. I'm like, yo, bro, like, bro, that shit had me weak. I'm like, yo, gang, there's no way you this passionate, bro.
I think a shift that we're gonna see going into this year is that content creators specifically are gonna be very strategic as to how open they are, how engaging they are with their community and their fan bases. Simply because, you know, why would I self-inflict that much trauma and that much harm to my own mental health and potentially physical health in some of these people regards by allowing these people who have been haters or criticizers into my world and into my life? DDG has already taken those steps to deleting his own Twitter comms, and I think that we'll see other content creators
I would have left that alone,
similar,
brother.
whether it be deleting Twitter comms or taking away YouTube videos, not going to conventions, etc., etc.
Where it's gonna go? It ain't gonna be on Twitter. Because honestly, I used to come in this motherfucker every goddamn day, and I stream out this motherfucker. Everything cool.
That's why my For You page been a little bit quiet. Nigga. I ain't been seeing a community tab.
I can't even be in this bitch for 5 seconds. Y'all talking about some bullshit that could have got me banned. Y'all talking about some other shit, this negative shit, meme house, this meme house.
How to get their mic that loud? I gotta be like this for it to be decent. These niggas just be talking like these.
Got hate behind it. Why would I allow myself to get hated on in some shit I created?
Yeah, I agree.
Goodbye.
Now, I know that some people might argue that like DDG brought all this onto himself, and so do a lot of other content creators. And I think that there's some validity to this. Painting yourself as the...
They only have that perspective when it comes to the guys, bro. When it comes to the girls, it's just like, oh, nah, they don't deserve it, or that doesn't justify it. But y'all turn around and say the same thing for dudes. Like, it's weird, bro. It's just
villain in your younger days can yield to higher views, higher subscribers, more quote unquote perceived motion.
Bird
and
logic,
that whole
bro.
If you can't beat them, then join them mentality actually can work well in your favor type beat. But what I can say is that as you age, as you become more mature, stuff like that gets old. It gets tiring. People don't want to have to put up with this stuff. And I think that the shift that a lot of content creators saw in the past year is that I'm trying to be more mature and take on real life things, you know, whether it be family, relationships, you know, business ventures, whatever it is. And I have to run into and talk to people who have formed opinions based on internet clips, misplaced captions, and false narratives. So yeah, DDG didn't just confront the haters, he confronted people who made this level of success and fame possible for it. People are too deep, and that's because they were trained to be too deep. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I think a lot of the hate is based out of envy and jealousy. As the video concluded for DDG's addressing of his haters, the people on those platforms showed a level of jealousy for the position that DDG was in because they all, you know, said that they would do something different, etc., etc. Now, he gave them the opportunity to shout themselves out, which I thought was pretty decently cool on the channel.
However, whatever reason y'all hate me for, bro, I hope it's validated, okay? But I want y'all to know this is gonna be the biggest platform you ever been on, okay? So congratulations. And I guarantee after you see these clips and you end up on the damn shade room or whatever the and you smiling, jumping, doing backflips and all, look at that, look, that's all they want. That's all they want.
That's weird, bro.
I wish I could do a
That's all they want.
Weird.
All they want is
a
response. All they want is
at least the one dude in the back
to be in my spotlight. That's all y'all want. You're excited. You can't wait
to be here.
That's why you're here.
You've been waiting 20 minutes for your ass, like
20 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. You get
exactly.
Huh?
What am I excited for?
Eyeballs.
She's smiling less than me.
Eyeballs. You excited for eyeballs. All y'all want to be content
Is that earmuffs on your ear or her hair?
And all this other shit. That's why you're here. Because you want eyeballs that I have. If you read this chat right now, y'all would have been left. These folks on y'all ass.
Yeah.
Heavy.
It's a good thing I don't give a fuck.
All right.
That's why you here. Like,
she think these just whatever. Okay, you're going to. I would have
you don't care.
The
why are you here?
Ultimately, I think there's a big shift in the internet that's coming. DG's doing a tour of Africa, starting off in
and this is going
Nigeria,
crazy.
and
they still
I think
hating.
that we'll see a more positive side of him. And you come up with whatever conclusion that you want to, but I do know one thing for sure is that the people that hate on these content creators, I'm talking about real hate, not criticism of the action, but the people that put aside emotions and a part of their heart in order to dedicate time, effort, and energy to hate these content creators are the worst parts of the parasocial epidemic I have ever seen. That shit is mind-blowing.
That's what I've been saying, bro. Parasocial. That's a different type of parasocial, though. That's the worst type. The ones that aren't even fans you, but they fans you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the end of this video. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Leave a like, hit the subscribe box below with the bell to the side for notice squad, and like this video because we just locked in. Let's get it.